Hey everyone, welcome back to English with Rod. Today we're going to see some modal verbs, people. I know they can be a little tricky, but stick with me because these little guys can really pack a punch when it comes to adding fluency to the way we speak English. You ready? But before we get started, remember, you can join me, you can join my club here and become a member today here on YouTube. By being a member, you can watch behind the scenes videos, you can participate in exclusive grammar pronunciation challenges that you and I will do together. You can get one of my books for free and you can study with me on Zoom. These are live classes, people, I'm talking about. Does that sound okay? Would you like to study with me? Come on, I would love to meet you. Check out the link below this video and make sure you click on the join button to become a member of my club today. Okay? Hey, see you in class. So, all right, people, what are modal verbs? Well, if I can explain this in simple terms, it's a special category of verbs, and they usually express necessity, possibility, permission, ability, and usually they come in a sentence. They often work together with other verbs to modify their meaning. Let me give you a few examples just for you to see if you can remember them. Here's a list. We talk about can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must. These are all modal verbs. Some of them express necessity, like you must finish your homework before you go to play. You go play outside, or I have to wake up early for work tomorrow. Or it can express a possibility. It may rain later. I don't know. So bring an umbrella. Or she might come to the party if she finishes her work in time. These are possible ways we can use them for possibility. Or we can talk about permission, like, can I borrow your pen for a moment? Could I use your phone to make a quick phone call? There's also the idea of ability, of being able to do something. He can speak three languages fluently. She can swim, or she could swim across the lake when she was younger. She had that ability. Does that make sense? Look, these are just a few examples, but now and you're going to be seeing these a lot when you're speaking the language, or when you're listening to a movie, when you're listening to a podcast, or when you're speaking face to face with a person who speaks only English. Does that sound okay? Look, now that you are getting familiar, that you're being familiarized with the idea of modal verbs, let's put your knowledge to the test with a little exercise. Look, I'm going to give you 5 sentences, each with two options, and then your job is to choose the correct modal verb for each of the situations. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, here's the exercise or question number 1. You finish your homework before watching TV. You can or you should. People, the answer should be should. I mean, the should expresses an obligation or a recommendation, indicating that the right thing to do is to finish your homework before you can watch television. Of course, you can say like you can finish your homework, but then you're just like you're not being a good parent, a good father and mother, are you? So you kind of want to make your kids do the homework or finish the homework. Okay? Question number 2, people. He be at the meeting by now. What do you think? He must. I'm trying to guess. It expresses a strong possibility or a certainty, even implying a high possibility that he is at the meeting. So, where is he at? He must be at the meeting, I think. Okay. Number 3, people. We go to the concert tomorrow if we buy tickets today. What do you think? Could, would? Look, in this case, I would prefer to go with could because that indicates a possibility or even an ability that he's able to do that. So he could go to the concert tomorrow if we buy, or we rather could go to the concert tomorrow if we buy the tickets today. Would express more like a possibility, saying like, if I did something, I would, a hypothetical situation. Okay? Question number 4, people. You take an umbrella with you. It looks like it's going to rain. What do you think? You should. Look, now I'm recommending. I'm telling you, look at the clouds. It's pretty gray. It looks like it's going to rain, so you really should. I'm recommending this to you. People, how is it going? Are you doing okay? Okay. Let's go to the last question. Question number 5. They be here any minute now. What do you think? They will, people. This is like a future. It's expressing or is indicating the future. If you say they must be here, you're thinking like, okay, no, it's a certain, almost like a certainty. They must be there. I know, but I don't know. They will be here at any minute now. I don't know for sure. So it's talking about the future. What do you think? Now, do you think you can use any of these modal verbs in a sentence here in the comments below? Look, write a sentence using any of these modal verbs that we studied today. Can, could, should, might, may, and I'll do my best to read them all and make a comment to see if they're right or wrong. Deal? Do not forget to subscribe here to my channel, and you can become a member today, and we can have a class together on Zoom. You can become a member of my club here on YouTube. I can't wait to meet you. It's going to be super cool. I'm Teacher Rod. People, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'll see you later in class.